People are waking up, but there are those that are still asleep. Sleeping is wonderful when it's peaceful and quiet, but when the house is on fire, you might just go down with it. Because there's so much darkness in the world, the little bit of light, the ounce of light that's causing this awakening is piercing through the veil and providing enough contrast for us to see the deception that we've been brainwashed to believe, not only globally, but individually. We're paying attention to the war in the Middle East. We're seeing the contrast of how the American empire is behaving versus Iran. And it reminds me of the new Kanye album titled Bully. But I really want to parallel this bully idea into what's going on spiritually, collectively, and individually. Far too long we've been induced into a religious coma from Western imperialism. If you can control what a person believes, you can control their behavior. Our brain is like a computer. Once it's infected with a malware, it's controlled and damaged from the inside. Christian hegemony is like a malware. It gives you a manual of what to believe. And just so nothing can override that manual, it gives itself a stamp of approval from none other than the highest authority, God. And this is how propaganda works. Propaganda is not an outright lie. What it does is reshape and repackage the truth to serve its agenda of controlling you, to keep you from accessing the whole truth, which will allow you to think critically. This is how religion thrives. It keeps you confined in a box so that you don't question the manual, because if you do, you're questioning your faith in the God who authorized the writers and editors of said manual. The manual doesn't give you the ability to believe that God exists outside the framework. Beliefs outside those restricted walls are considered where demons live. So it uses fear to keep you from thinking outside the box. Propaganda, the Christian manual, leaves out vital pages that contradict the pages that were left in to subjugate you into obedience. For example, let's say the agenda of the propaganda is to advance patriarchy, misogyny, and rape culture. Then it will be best to leave out of the manual pages that's authorized by a woman, especially a woman known to have spent a length of time with the primary teacher of the religion. I mean, who knows what he would have taught her in private. And because of how dominant patriarchy and misogyny was back then, he probably taught her things he could not fully express in public. The effectiveness of a malware is its ability to hide through disguising itself as a legitimate system to evade detection. Violence, rape culture, misogyny, racism, discrimination, colonialism, imperialism, homophobia are viruses hidden in the Christian manual, authorized by men who are pushing propaganda for global dominance. People are waking up and becoming aware of the malware of Christian hegemony. As long as religion is your ceiling, anything beyond that will appear to you as demonic or ungodly.